Yeah, so tell me about Quassy.
Oh, Quassy was good fun. Lots of roller coasters there, water slides. It was funny racing at 6:50 in the morning. Coming from ITU, we race at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, elites only. You know, it's very much a Formula One style show. So it's great to kind of almost, I describe it as going back to my roots, transition area, setting up with obviously the pros and elites and the age groupers. The start was awesome. In the swim, there was like 24 people. I'm used to 80 people, and you know, of the 80 people, we've got 300 meters to the first buoy. So it's real dirty badass to try and get round there. There's 25 of us.
It gets pretty physical in there?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I think the Americans have an advantage in ITU when it gets physical, because I think they contracted Chuck to do some work with them. I've seen some of the guys practice the roundhouse, not quite getting the world to spin the wrong way, but they're getting pretty close. No, the swim was good, quite relaxed. I could wear a cheat suit, everyone could. I'm not sure, don't quite understand that. There was no wetsuit swim, but we can wear these suits, so hell, I'm not complaining. And again, I was good enough, lucky enough to have one of the faster ones out there. Yeah, and on the bike, I didn't know what to expect really. It's my second half Ironman, 70.3. The first one I rode the whole race on my own in South Africa. You know, it was a pretty brutal course. This one there was about 9 or 10 of us together, and it was quite punchy, I would describe it. It's quite a hilly course. Similar to the English countryside actually, very twisty, lots of green foliage. Probably not quite as nice, but almost.
You know, it's New England, so...
That's it.
So
yeah.
It's basically the same thing.
Sometimes it's better to stay with the original, but hey ho. No, the bike course was great. I felt good on the bike. You know, I could obviously stay a lot more aero than most of the guys with my fuselage and my fuel cell. That's the big thing for me, is being comfortable in a time trial position. Coming from ITU, you know, it's not as important. It's a criterium, it's a pack race, it's about accelerating out of corners. This is staying as long as possible in an aero position while holding watts. How
is that transition going longer distance? Did your position change?
Oh hell yeah, my position's changed loads from the bench to the shiv. I've moved a lot further forward, and slowly we've tried to keep my hip angle open but lower the angle of my back to get as aero as possible without compromising power, position and comfort.
Then hold that for
exactly. Long period. You've got to hold that for 90k.
Right.
There's no point getting real crazy low, you know, like this, because you've got to then run 21k afterwards and you look like an old man. So yeah, I've been working with the guys here at Rev3, Ivan the Terrible from Ireland. The only problem with him is sometimes you need a translator when he gets carried away and he starts talking Gaelic, so that can be interesting. But no, it's my position, my racing, it's a work in process. I've done 2 halves, so yeah, I'm looking to learn from them, analyse the data. I've got a great coach, Julie Dibbons. You know, we're working really well together on my weaknesses as well as my strengths. So yeah, UK 70.3 in a couple of weeks. They say it's a dirty hard course. I think it's like 2 hours 30 for the bike, for the fast guys. So yeah, it's pretty honest. The water's renowned for being cold. Sugar, why am I doing this race? Apparently it's 6 degrees a couple of weeks ago, so let's hope that British sun, if it exists, comes out and warms it up. It's always nice to go home and, you know, race in England. Most of the 70.3s and halves are in North America, so you know, it's important for me to keep home base, although we have moved to Boulder permanently with my family, which we're loving at the moment, I must admit.
So let me know what's the rest of the season look like for you, and I'll let you get back to it.
Hey, yeah, the season for me, it's a big goal for mine early season is the UK 70.3, as I say, and then we'll come back to altitude at Boulder, maybe see if we can get more permission from the Nepalese government to go higher, and focus on Vegas and Des Moines. We're looking at Calgary, Racine, Boulder Peak, Boulder 70.3, Nothing's set in stone. That's the great thing about 70.3. So there's so many races out there, so I can really pick and choose. Is the dog okay? I see he's gone. Has he got enough oxygen? I hope so.
He is vacated.
He's okay. Yeah, for me it's a learning season. It's about learning how to run fast off a 90k bike, but not an easy bike, you know, a hard bike. That's another reason I wanted to do Quassy. It's a proper world-class field and a proper dirty tough course. I wanted to see where I'm at, so yeah, the season's 70.3, leading up to Vegas. Roll the dice, see what happens.